So all right, so I wanted to pivot into Dmitry Bivol. So he is currently the WBA 175-pound champion, and the man who has the other three belts is Artur Beterbiev. But unfortunately, they are not able to unify to go undisputed due to the fact that the WBC won't sanction Bivol because he's Russian, even though Beterbiev is Russian. So I want to know, what's the distinction between these two guys that one Russian can have the WBC, but the other one can't?
Artur Beterbiev has been living in Canada 15 years. He has a Canadian residency, Canadian passport. His family and his kids are Canadian. His boxing license is Canadian. That is the difference. And when we began the WBC position last year, when the invasion of Ukraine began, the WBC stipulated its position regarding this matter. And during the convention, we reviewed it again, and it was upgraded to expelling every Russian and Belarusian from the ratings of the WBC, but at the same time giving opportunity to any single fighter who wanted to put their case forward to the WBC for analysis. They could do that, and we have done.
My question is, aren't you going down the slippery slope of where a person's from determines if they can fight for a title? Like, he's not the one invading the war. He's not putting out war propaganda on his social media. He's just a boxer that happens to be from a country that is at war. Whether you agree with the war or not, you don't know his position on the war. I think that's a bit unfair, Mauricio.
You are entitled to your position. The WBC has been a leader throughout the years of human dignity. We have fought against discrimination. The WBC banned South Africa for 16 years for the horrors of apartheid. We stuck with Nelson Mandela for all that time, and it resulted in many other sports joining the banning of South Africa. We have done many things that are consistent with what we're doing in Russia. As long as there's no boxing in the Ukraine, we will not sanction any boxing from Russia. We donated a beautiful sports complex with an event we did in the Ukraine in 2018. Such complex has been destroyed, so as many boxing gyms. 5 boxers have died from Russia, from the Ukraine in this war. And I know that Bivol and many fighters and trainers and promoters from Russia are victims of this horrible situation, but this is a consistent, and this is the WBC position.
Okay. But I'm getting, so you guys, depending on the country's politics, are able. Let me ask this: what does Bivol have to do? One second. Hold on. Let me rephrase my question the correct way.
Can you please refer to the WBC, not as you guys? We are an honorary worldwide platform with 176 countries.
So what does Bivol have to present to the WBC for them to sanction him? What does he have to do?
He has to approach the WBC and make his case, and we will look into it.
But make his case what? Like listen, all you saying is he can't fight for your title because he's from a country that's invading another country. So you're saying Correct. He has to present his case. Present what? Yeah. What does he have to tell you guys? The WBC.
That's our problem. We review each case and we take it, and we have done it with several fighters.
No. But what I'm saying, maybe he sees this interview and can be like, oh, that's what I have to do. You're just saying present his case, but present his case about what?
He knows what he has to do.
You've spoken to him? You've spoken to him and his team?
Indirectly. And I've said this in many.
Well, say it indirectly now, so we can understand my viewers.
I will not say it to you.
Okay. All right. I see what's going on here.